We continue our reading of Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus, an invitation to spend a year with your best friend, a daily devotional by author George R. Knight. Today's reading, May 15. Still more, no fear. Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? And not one of them will fall to the ground without your Father's will. But even the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not, therefore, you are of more value than many sparrows. Matthew 10:29-31. I have been making God's job easier for the past few years in the hair counting arena. A bad hair day for me is now hair in the singular. But still, I have never taken the time to count what's left. In fact, I don't know of anyone who has ever numbered the hairs they have attached to the cranium. And here we come to Jesus' point, namely that the Creator God knows us far more intimately than we ever will ourselves. In short, He cares. Christ's main illustration in today's reading is just as illuminating about the concern of the Father. Are not two sparrows sold for a penny? He asked. Now, a penny was about the smallest coin in a Jewish wallet. Being 1/16 of a denarius, it wasn't worth much. And you could buy two sparrows with only one penny. Luke's gospel put it a bit differently, noting that 5 of the little birds sold for 2 pennies. Luke 12:6. That tidbit of information makes the illustration even more powerful. Apparently, the sparrow market operated on the same principle as many stores do today. If you were willing to spend a penny, you got 2 birds. But if you spent 2 pennies, you could double the birds with an extra one thrown in for free. What a bargain! If we combine Matthew's and Luke's accounts, we realize that God cares even for the sparrows that had no value at all. Or as one writer has pointed out, even the forgotten sparrow is dear to God. So why should Christ's followers have no fear? Because they are of infinitely more value than many sparrows and hares. And if God cares for them, we can be sure that He has far more concern for us. So there we have it. As Christians, we should have no fear because, 1, the judgment of eternity will set things straight and correct those of time. Matthew 10:26-27. 2. People really can't do anything to harm us permanently. Verse 28. And 3. And God cares for each of us, including those who seem to be forgotten by the world and even the church. Verses 29-31. We can rejoice today that we have a God who cares, a God who is powerful, a God who will make all things right in the end. This concludes our reading today of Turn Your Eyes Upon Jesus.